Well, after all of the leaks and, of course, the rumors as well, Apple finally giving us a peek at its next line of products during the 14th Worldwide Developers Conference in San Francisco. And here now to talk about today's WWDC keynote address and all the goodies, Apple CEO Tim Cook unveiled his tech expert, Alan Stevens. Alan, thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right, the first thing we want to talk about is all the new products. That's what everybody wants to know about. Just kind of tell us a little bit about those.
Well, up front, remember that this is a developers conference.
Right.
This isn't a consumer conference. So what we're going to see is software that's going to later run on the new hardware. But today, they unveiled a new version of iOS for your iPhone and your iPad, and a new version of OS X to run on your MacBook. And it's really exciting because they have started integrating the two. There's a new notification center in OS X, there's a new notification center in iOS, and we're going to see more integration across their product line.
Yeah, that's something we want to talk about too, is continuity kind of across their product line. Talk about that for us.
Well, that's the key word that they used, was continuity, and this means integration. Apple has a unique position in that they make all their own hardware and software, and so now they're going to leverage that by allowing you to integrate your communications across all devices. You'll be able to make a phone call from your MacBook now, or your iPad. You'll be able to take SMS messages on your MacBook.
I mean, how does that kind of simplify things for consumers, that continuity across all those different products?
If you're someone that standardizes on Mac hardware, Apple hardware like I do, and my whole family is on it, then we have an advantage in that we're going to have interoperability between everything. It's going to be easy to move our web pages that we're viewing, our documents we're editing, between all of our devices.
You know, and something that we'd heard, a lot of people were hoping, oh, am I going to see a new iPhone or something like that? They're saying they're going to have to wait before they're able to see that, right? A couple months at least?
Yes, the announcements today are for things that are going to be in the market in the fall.
Okay.
So they're showing it to developers early so they can write applications that are going to use these new features, and then it's going to run on the hardware that we see later this year.
Now, something else I do want to ask you about that a lot of people have been talking about is one of the new apps. It's called the Health app.
Yes, yes. So Health Kit is a toolkit for developers to bring health information together using the Health app. Currently, I use a couple of apps like Sleep Cycle and Runkeeper, and I use these to track my exercise and my sleep habits in order to do better at both. Well, now Apple's going to provide an integrated place for all applications and devices to bring all that information together. They're working with the Mayo Clinic to bring in real health information like blood pressure and that sort of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how this develops. At this stage, it's very new, though.
That's right. That's really cool, though, that they're able to integrate all of that together.
We have one body and I have one phone. It'd be good to have information on both.
That's true, because you always have it on you.
Yes.
In the event of something bad happening. Could that be kind of a way that it's useful to people to have that health information on them?
Well, it's handy because it can track a lot of things. There's an accelerometer that can track how many steps you've taken and when you've jostled and moved around. And so there's all kind of interesting, creative ways that developers can use this.
Yeah, it certainly is. One last question I want to talk to you. What's kind of your favorite thing that you saw them unveil today?
Well, I really like the integration. Personally, I'm a software developer, so I'm at my laptop all day long on my MacBook, and now I can get SMS messages and reply to them with a real keyboard because my thumbs just don't work on that phone keyboard.
I think a lot of people have that problem. It's not just you, Alan. Well, we appreciate you being with us this evening.
It's my pleasure.
So much.